Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. I'm Breadmower.
I'm Bunnery.
And yeah, you know, we're about to do a nice little interactive quiz. It's a bit like a pub quiz, but you know, you get to play along in real time. You don't even have to leave the house.
Not at all.
Great.
And we're your hosts, direct from Interference Towers.
Yes, live and direct from Interference Towers here in the UK, where it's just a little bit before 7. And on the subject of that, we're going to kick off properly at 7 o'clock, but we're just around here for a little bit of pre-quiz chat for those of you who are already here.
Helping you into the quiz, telling you which buttons to press.
So I can see already.
Hey, Anthony.
10 minutes ahead. We've got Jess is here.
Hi, Jess.
Renee Enigma. Hey, Anthony as well. Hi there. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, so early too. That's good.
I know, yeah.
It's nice to see people who are so keen, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah, all our quizzy fans.
I feel like we have a really nice community and everyone kind of gets excited for things.
I know, it's cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Ooh.
Oh, hey there, Shaggy. We haven't seen you for a few weeks.
No.
I think, I don't know, it's about a month ago.
Have they played
maybe?
the quiz before then? Yeah.
Yes. Unless I'm mixing up usernames. I'm pretty sure Shaggy's been here once before.
Yeah, I might have seen that name. Hello, anyway.
Yes, but
nice to have you here.
To see you. Hey, Anthony saying, this is my Sunday morning routine now.
Wow.
Nice.
This is our Sunday evening routine.
Sunday evening routine, yeah. So
cool. How come it's be Sunday
going
morning?
to be just before 11, I think. Yeah.
What are you having for breakfast?
Yes, we've just had enchiladas for dinner.
Yeah, for dinner, yeah. enchiladas with sour cream and lime. They're so good, weren't they?
Yeah, well, it was because on Interference, which is our main game over at playinterference.com, we have a weekly discussion topic. And last week, everyone was talking about their favourite restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
And people were saying Mexican, and I had to have some Mexican.
And that's our favourite, but it closed down, didn't it?
I know, it's a shame.
Oh, it's so sad. It was awesome. It was like booked up all the time, wasn't it?
I know. It's such a shame.
Oh.
Anyway, what can you do?
I know.
Hamsney's just got coffee, he says.
Oh, okay. You just had coffee, haven't you?
I've just had coffee. That's why we were a couple of minutes late starting. We normally appear about 1:45, but I was just trying to finish off my coffee.
Keep you
so
awake.
I'm all hyper
Dear.
Thank you for all joining us so far. But if anyone's watching and they haven't seen this before, then it's like a little general knowledge quiz. But you get to play along in real time against the rest of the audience, and you get like a score, and there's leaderboards and all that.
Yeah, we mention you as well and tell you what your score is.
Yeah, I mean,
so cool.
It's better than just watching quiz shows on the TV.
Oh, yeah.
Because there, you're just shouting at the TV and no one really cares.
Why don't they know the answer? Yeah. They're so stupid.
But, we are actually live and in real time. Yeah. So, if you're shouting at the TV or, typing in the chat, we see you.
Zeitgeist here. Hi.
And Rubberfish as well. Hi, both of you. How's it going?
I think they're very competitive, these two, I think they're going to try and get in the top 3 again.
Well, I mean, Rubberfish played once a few weeks ago and then returned last week and said, right, I missed the first bit of the quiz the first time. Yeah. This time, top 3 finish, and then stormed in straight away and did it. It was nice.
Expecting amazing things again today, Rubberfish.
Yeah, well...
with a whole load of different topics.
Rubberfish says, I make no secret of my competitiveness.
That's good.
That's all good.
It's a good thing.
We've got Shaz and Riv here now as well. Hello to you.
Hi, Shaz and Riv. Hey, Shaz, have you got your new sofa yet? Tell me, yes or no.
Zeitgeist says, hello, hope you're both well. Yeah,
we're okay, aren't we? and Crash Thatcher's here too.
Hi, nice to see you.
He's my official fact checker. If I get anything wrong, he'll tell me.
Well, seemingly, yes, after the last few weeks. Oh, Shaggy's going top 3. Yeah, I wonder if this is the thing. Maybe if you call it before we start, that's what happens. You're kind of locking in your destiny.
Yeah, so that's... Who else is going to be in the top 3 then, besides Rubberfish and then Shaggy?
Well, last week, we had Grinning Goose.
That was the
finished
winner.
on
She
top
was the
with
winner.
200.
Yeah, but she came up at the last minute because she wasn't winning all the way through, was she?
I'm pretty sure Jess was in the lead just before that. Yeah. Jess finished in second place on 194. Yeah. And then, as I just said, Rubberfish was third, 184. So pretty tight. Not as high as the last few weeks because we've had over 200 the last couple of weeks.
Oh, Shaggy was like fifth last time, so he needs to improve on that.
Yeah, you're just outside the top 3, I think. Yeah. So Goose 2 weeks in a row now. So someone's got to try and deal with that.
Someone has got to try. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking at you who are already here.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a debate here on a question last week about Mary Mary Quite Contrary.
Oh yeah.
Hi Dom Jory. Goose OP, please no. Yes, it was Shaggy that said that. I think Goose that was because I remember someone saying that in the chat.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a debate if it was Mary Queen of Scots or not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of these are contentious because, some of the rhymes came out before the actual event that they're meant to talk about. So, yeah, there is a lot of contention about it. Nobody really knows for sure.
It's kind of
but it's kind of what most, what people think. But, absolutely, there may be some question about that.
Okay.
Luckily, this week we haven't got nursery rhymes.
Okay. Well, that's it because it's... hi, Engulf Tick, by the way.
Oh, hello.
Nice
to see you.
Because that's how the quiz works. As I say, we run a drawing and describing game, Interference. I've got my Interference shirt on.
Oh, you have?
Which you can find over at playinterference.com. And basically, players take turn to draw and describe things. And so the quiz is sort of a spin-off of that. Yeah. Because what we do is we find cool pictures that people have drawn.
Amber's here. Hi, Amber.
Got a few other people turned up. Humid Seller, Amber Hopkins. Hi to both of you.
Wow. Everyone's piling in now. Sorry, carry on.
Bunnery here picks some of her favourite drawings of the week and then kind of comes up with a set of questions around them. So it's different topics every week. We had nursery rhymes last time. I guess we've got nothing like that this time.
Nothing like that this week.
Who knows?
Oh, no.
I certainly don't know because I don't see any of this ahead of time. When I'm kind of guessing, as you lot all are, I'm just winging it because I have no idea what's going on.
I do it all in secret. Yeah, Amber made it. She's here for the beginning.
Excellent.
Yay, nice to see you.
What's on here? Rubberfish saying, found it interesting, taught me something I didn't know. Winner.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I love about quizzes and pub quizzes and things like that. Even if you don't know something, you learn all these interesting facts.
I think you're going to learn some stuff
and you
tonight.
never know.
Okay.
I
certainly do when I'm writing them and researching them.
Very
wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's really cool.
Very nice to see you there, Amber. Hopefully your exams and things are going okay.
Are they all finished yet, or are you still snowed in?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. Maybe there's still been more snow.
I'm still waiting to hear about Shaz and Riff's sofa.
Finally finished them. Oh, congratulations!
Hi, dog. Oh, brilliant!
1 week
That's
late,
good, isn't it? What a relief, though, to have them over with, isn't it?
I can't believe that. I mean, a bit of context there. Amber's been doing exams, but they kept getting put back due to snow.
Because she's in Canada.
And I would hate to get all psyched up for an exam and then someone go, no, actually we're going to do it tomorrow.
Oh, the sofa hasn't arrived yet. Oh, I want to come and see it when it arrives. Let me know.
So it looks like we've got a few people in the audience who haven't hit the button yet. So just to give you a quick rundown of how this all works. So in about, as you can see, in about 5 minutes time, we're going to do a live interactive quiz. So it's a bit like a pub quiz, kind of general knowledge, all multiple choice, 5 rounds. So there's 5 different topics, 5 questions in each. Exactly. And the idea is, if you want to get involved, just hit that join quiz button under the stream underneath. If you're on a phone or you're using the Mixer app, you might need to press the Mix Play button. It's the one with the 2 sort of twisty arrows going around, and that will show you the interactive buttons underneath. You can swap between chat and the buttons. So hit that join quiz button, and then once we get started, we'll ask a question, give you 4 possible answers, and then underneath the stream, you'll see 4 blue buttons with those answers in, and you just press whichever one you think is right.
So if you don't know the answer, you can have an educated guess.
Exactly. Always worth having a go.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you get it right, we'll give you 10 points. If you're the fastest correct answer, we'll give you an extra bonus point. And those bonus points, I mean, we've seen the last few times, it's really made the difference.
It has.
Because the scores at the end, it's been less than a question between the top people, and it's been these little bonus marks that have made the difference. So okay, I'll come back to that in a moment, Rubberfish. So play along. Points, 10 points for a correct answer. Bonus point if you're fastest. We've got a leaderboard after each round, and then we've got an overall leaderboard at the end. So we'll have to see who does the best overall. Now, if you missed earlier, I was saying that last week Grinning Goose made it 2 weeks in a row, and they finished with 200 points. In second place was Jess with 194 and Rubberfish with 184. So
I think they can be improved on, can't they, those scores?
So
things behind us
in the chat, Rubberfish is asking about what some of the stuff behind us. This is
you can see the pizza.
I should.
The pizza's the input.
It's actually got a load of stuff piled up on top of it. Hang on.
Oh dear.
It's not just a standard random box of pizza.
Oh no.
If I can get it out.
Wow.
But yes, as you've guessed, this is all mementos and things we've done, really.
Absolutely.
So yes, it is a pizza box, but it's from The Last Slice, which is a competition that Microsoft did online last year. When was it? Like September, maybe. It was a programming competition where you had to solve puzzles by writing code, and I got through to the final round where basically this pizza box turned up. And,
what was inside?
A Raspberry Pi and a load of bits and pieces of hardware.
It wasn't an edible Raspberry Pi.
No.
I was disappointed.
But it was basically themed around pizza. It was all about Bitcoin. The guy who spent a load of Bitcoin to buy a pizza years ago, and it would have been worth like £500,000 or whatever.
Probably not right now.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not now.
No.
But the top prize was the first 5 people to complete all of the challenges got 10 grand each.
Imagine
and
that.
I've still got the leaderboard on the
You
wall.
have?
I was 8th, so just outside.
Yeah. Did well though, didn't you?
Yeah, it was great.
You stayed up all night, didn't you?
It was awesome, great fun. It was a bit almost like an ARG, really, you know. It was cool. But we got some things we got from EGX, like the Assassin's Creed shield, which we have there because everything I know, I kind of learn from Assassin's Creed.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's actually a sort of like a shield that it's got straps on the back, so you can sort of put it on your arm.
It's only cardboard.
Yeah, it's only cardboard. It was a giveaway to EGX last year. Yeah, we got Seagull Steve. He was just from a party that we had. And,
we had a kind of Hawaiian themed party.
Yeah, it was like a beach party.
Yeah.
I insisted on keeping him up there.
Yeah. He gets dressed up at Christmas, doesn't he? Or if there's an award or something, he gets his ticket on.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Got my little Microsoft moose up here as well from when I got my first Microsoft qualification. I got a moose with a Microsoft t-shirt.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
And I've got a snow globe here. I better not pick it up. It's going to make and it's actually a snow globe from a theatre where we went to see Kenneth Branagh live, didn't we? Yeah. Woohoo.
Doing Winter's Tale.
Yeah. And we got the snow globe there. That was cool.
Yeah, Shapes on a Plane. That's from Festival of the Spoken Nerd, which is like a big geeky kind of thing. It is slightly off now.
Yep.
There we go. Close enough. Festival of Spoken Nerd, awesome, full of kind of nerdy jokes. So you can't actually see the mug, but it's a load of shapes on a flat plane. Well, as flat as you can get on a mug.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
It's
almost time to start. So
press the button.
If anyone's been listening to us witter around here and wants to get involved, here's Goose. Excellent. Winner 2 weeks running, so need to see
everyone's
who
impressed.
Can deal with that. If you haven't pressed it already, hit that join quiz button underneath and you can play along and see how you do compared to the rest of the audience. But here we go.
Professional.
Who's my nemesis? It's good if you have a nemesis, isn't
it? Just, yeah.
Okay, so as I say, these rounds are all based on drawings that happened on Interference recently. So here, Epic Eyebrows was given the description Einstein doing math on wet laundry, and they drew this. I mean, who knows where that came from?
That is awesome.
But, that is awesome. Yeah, he's got his E equals MC squared, and he's doing a bit of simple maths. Jess saying, we call it maths as a plural in the UK.
We don't say
I'm going to keep saying maths without thinking. It's an awesome drawing.
Isn't it fantastic? Yeah, I love it.
He's very recognisable with the hair as well.
Sitting on wet laundry, why? You had to go and check out the whole game to see what went on there.
That's it. He's counting 1 math, 2 maths.
Okay, that's fine then.
3 maths, 4 maths.
Yeah, cool.
It's like that.
So what is the round going to be about?
Hey Anthony's saying, but sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. Words that don't have plural.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what this is actually going to be about then.
Scientists. Wow.
Nice.
Do you want to do the first round?
I can do that.
Go on then.
All right. What hipster fashion did Einstein pioneer?
There you go.
Right. Was it not wearing socks, having a weird beard, wearing oversized glasses, or wearing red braces?
Can you imagine what he did there?
I'm not entirely sure, actually.
It's a bit of a weird question to start with.
Well, Hey Anthony's just said socks and sandals. I mean, I'm almost thinking not wearing socks. He didn't have a particularly weird beard.
No, he didn't.
And I don't think he wore oversized glasses.
Never saw him with any. Hi, Auntie Teresa.
Oh, hey there. How's it going?
Just in time for the first question.
Sorry, Amber, this is still the first one. Oh, no, hang on, you can actually see that it says... I changed it so it says question 1, so you know if you've missed anything. Okay, so I'm going to say not wearing socks here.
Okay.
I'm going to rule out the others because they sound less likely.
Yeah,
there we go. So a third of you getting that right. It was quite a spread though.
It was, wasn't it?
It's almost
that's
even
quite a
across
weird
all
question.
of them.
But he thought that it was a waste of time wearing socks because they just came in holes.
Makes sense.
So it couldn't be bothered.
I guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So
I know it happens all the time.
Maybe he's onto something.
Yeah.
Z-Jack saying, I feel like I've seen his ankles.
Yeah,
okay,
I think you
sense.
might have done.
Is that a hipster thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we used to spend a bit of time in Shoreditch with like some Microsoft events and things. And
we've seen them all.
Yeah. There's a lot of people not wearing socks
not
down
wearing
there.
socks, yeah.
Okay, so third of you getting that right, but Crash Thatch was fastest.
Well, you see.
Taking a bit of time to think about it, though. 5.5 seconds.
Good guess, though, if it was a guess. Maybe he knew.
You're in Shoreditch, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
It was a laugh, wasn't it?
It's, it's...
you got to
People
experience
watching
these
is quite
things.
fun
Yeah,
down there.
in the bars, it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? The things that people wore. Wow.
But Microsoft had a little sort of pop-up studio down there. This is back in the days when Windows 8 came out, because we were one of the first Windows 8 app developers, and with Interference. And we used to get invited down to parties all the time.
Yeah, they were great.
So, yeah, we used to hang out there a lot. It was great. Okay, so next up on Scientist. Which biologist wrote On the Origin of Species, explaining natural selection and evolution? Gregor Mendel, Charles Darwin, Charles Dickens, or Alexander Fleming?
There we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think
that.
most
I feel
people
most
know this
people are going to
one,
go for
but,
that.
you know.
Yeah, okay. No one went for Charles Dickens or Alexander Fleming.
Gregor Mendel was to do with genetics and things, was he?
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that. I'm pretty sure it's Charles Darwin.
Yeah.
I
so.
think I met him in Assassin's Creed.
No way. Really?
I think so. I think he was in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, maybe.
Was he a nice chap?
In London? He just asked me to go and pick up some stuff for him,
Okay.
or something like that.
Okay.
Darwin, he's no monkey's uncle.
Cool.
Crash Out saying, sort of a guess, think maybe I've heard it before, talking about Einstein socks. Hey Anthony saying, my first class in college required reading this. I've never actually read this.
No, I've never actually read the book, but I've read about it, but I've never actually read the whole thing. That's good going, that is.
All right, so almost all of you getting it right.
I think they're right. Yeah.
Well, I say right before I reveal the right answer. I was that confident.
Knew that, exactly.
And hey, Anthony, fastest, under a second. Wow, it only took us 2 questions to get a sub-second answer.
Wow, that was good going.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely impressive.
All right, moving on. Which Russian chemist invented the periodic table, which came to him in a dream?
I know it did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Was it Alfred Nobel, Jacob Berzelius, excuse my terrible pronunciation, Erwin Chargaff, or Dmitry Mendeleev?
Do any of those sound familiar to you?
Hey Anthony saying press the wrong one.
Oh, no.
I have no idea who any of these people are, says Jess. Amber says Element 101 named after him.
What is Element 101 then?
101. Well, 112 is Copernicum. Well, I guess the question is, which of these might there be? I mean, there is one named after Nobel, I think.
Nobelium or something,
Yeah.
aren't they? Yeah.
And Mendeleevium? For some reason, Mendeleev jumped out at me. I'm going to go with the majority here. I think maybe they're right. And I'm going to say Dmitry Mendeleev.
Oh, yeah.
Mendeleevium.
Shaggy thinks he knows, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we
absolutely
go.
right. Mendeleevium. I'd never heard of that one, actually.
Yeah, Crash Chat's saying, what, the noble gases? Yeah, I was thinking, as I said it, I was like, am I just thinking of noble gases? But I think there's a nobelium.
Thought there was, yeah.
I mean, we've actually got, yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Or I can see something that's NB. We've got fridge magnets of the periodic table on our whiteboard here.
Yeah.
They're just a little bit too small for me to actually make out the names. But there's an NB. That must be nobelium.
Gotta be.
Or NO or something.
Let's see. Was that right?
It was right. And who's fastest?
Amber Hopkins. Oh, good one.
Nobelium is 102.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I see.
She knows her elements, doesn't she? Wow.
You could say she's in her element.
If you wanted to, yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. So, question 4. Which mathematician's book of calculation introduced the Indian number system, now used worldwide, to Europe?
Yeah, everyone uses the Indian number system.
Was it Pierre de Fermat, Fibonacci, Carl Gauss, or Johann Kepler?
Have you heard this before?
Well, now, I can't think. I read a book. Oh, in fact, no, we both read it because it was when we were on holiday. That book with the parrot. The Parrot's Theorem, was it called? And it was kind of like a story, but it was kind of stealth learning because it was all about the history of maths. And these guys were all mentioned in it. Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe, I don't know at all. Gauss, maybe?
I've heard Fermat's Theorem.
Yeah.
Fibonacci numbers.
I feel like that's a bit more recent.
Yeah.
I know,
Fibonacci's making Rubberfish's photography life hell for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. I don't know, is that something like with framing, like ratios and things, perhaps?
Maybe.
I don't know. Fibonacci 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Yeah, exactly. Oh, is it theory on what makes the perfect picture?
Yeah,
the one with the spiral.
the one with the spiral, yeah.
An interesting read in a geeky way. Yeah, I mean, I'm a massive nerd. You're
kind of geeky.
Yeah. You're sort of a more balanced version of me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I kind of digress. I should probably. I'm going to say. I'm going to say Fibonacci now. I've changed my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
thinking about it, that kind of feels like the right kind of period.
It's all about the numbers, isn't he? All about the numbers. Yeah.
Okay, so little under half of you getting that right.
Oh, Ferret's right.
Ferret's here. Hey there. Let me guess, you got held up getting your takeaway.
It's a shame that Mr. Tapestry's missing this, because it's all about science this round.
This is true. Sorry, context. Sunday night is takeaway night for Ferret. Okay, so moving on. Who's fastest? Amber.
Oh, yeah.
Again, knowing all about the scientists.
Yeah, absolutely.
2.5 seconds there.
Doing well in this round, yeah.
Last one on this round, though. Which physicist founded quantum mechanics when he remodeled the atom?
Yeah.
Was it Amadeo Avogadro, André Marie Ampère, Robert Hooke, or Niels Bohr?
They've all got awesome names, haven't they? I like Avogadro. He sounds like an avocado.
I know, yeah. Well, Avogadro's number, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Rock me Amadeo. Nice. Oh, I'm going to be having that stuck in my head now.
Oh, that's not a bad one to have stuck in your head.
Ampere, I mean, that's got to be something to do with currents. For some reason, I wasn't sure, but the more I look at Niels Bohr, if I'm pronouncing that right, I think it was him.
Wow.
Well, I say him. Is that a he? Yes. Oh, you've put he.
Fancy living in a town where all the streets are named after scientists. That'd be an awesome town, wouldn't it?
That is awesome, yeah. Or they're named after trees, named after scientists. Yeah, could be. Ferret was having technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, Ampere actually played for Tottenham 2003. So, I don't know. Anyway, I think most people got it right.
There we go. Shaggy's saying, I think Bohr is one of the numbers on the periodic table. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe we're talking about the atom. Maybe that's like the number of electrons or something. Is that known as the Bohr number? I don't know. I feel like Amber will probably kind of jump in here and correct me. I've like Newton and Brockhouse. Used to have, where I used to live, it was all potters, was it, or something?
Yeah.
Because we live in the potteries. Rutherford diagrams. I recognise Rutherford as well. Can't quite think. Yeah. Anyway, I digress.
Crash Thatch got that fastest.
Most of you getting it right. Crash Thatch fastest. Just over half of you getting it right.
Their second fastest one of the round as well.
Quite possibly. All right, let's see how those numbers look.
Wow, there you go. Oh, Sarah's here. Hey, Sarah.
Oh, hey there. We've just finished up the first round, but you're just in time for catching up with the rest of them. Okay, so what have we got? Crash Thatch and Amber Hopkins tied for the lead on 42 each. 4 right and 2 fastest each. We've got Olive Walnut and Z-Jack both getting 4 right.
Good stuff, yeah.
Rubberfish and Gulf Tick Humid Cellar getting 3 right. Hey Anthony getting 2 and a bonus.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jess, Shaggy, Shaz and Riv, Grinning Goose and Teeter Eater all getting 20 points. Ren Enigma, Dom and Joey on 10 each.
And Ferret just turned up.
Ferret only just got here. But, it's all good.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on. Let me just kind of estimate here. I think we might have some people in the audience who haven't pressed the button. If you do want to get involved, just about to start a new round, so now is a great time to press that join quiz button.
Certainly is.
I mean, you've kind of seen what happens here. We ask some questions, give you 4 choices for answers, and you just choose which one you think is the right answer. That was the toughest round yet, I think, says Rubberfish.
Oh, Mr. Tapestry's here at last, yay.
You have just missed a round on scientists. I'm sorry.
I thought you'd have loved it. Hello.
Shaggy, you missed the first question, but been wrong anyway. Yeah, I feel like that was pretty difficult.
Yeah. Well, I had one from each kind of discipline. So we had a biologist, then we had a mathematician, then we had a physicist.
Okay.
And a chemist, you see? I was covering all the bases.
Yeah, I think after the last few weeks when we were getting some really high scores, I feel like you've kind of maybe rebalanced this slightly. Maybe. So we'll.
It depends what comes up, really. What kind of topics come up.
Okay, so this time Crystal was shown the description Flamingo plays board game and drew that.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
I love it. He's playing Monopoly. What cute. He's so cute. Okay, so is it going to be board games? Is it going to be burbs? Is it going to be exotic burbs? Or pink animals? Now there's an awesome topic we could have.
Games that ruin families. I see you've played Monopoly before. Actually, Bunnery got me the Uncharted edition of Monopoly for Christmas. We've only played it once, but it didn't go too badly wrong. Well, I mean, I just got completely dominated and had no money, and we're just constantly mortgaging properties all the time. It was really depressing.
I won.
Yeah.
Pink animals is an awesome idea for a round. I might consider that in the future.
Okay, so board games, birds. I feel like board games.
Yeah, I think we've had burbs before, haven't we? So
financial law.
Good
now,
one.
yeah, that would be a good kind of sneaky twist, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Mortgages.
Board games. Yay!
Okay.
Let's find question 1. Okay, Alfred Butts invented Scrabble in 1938, but what name did he originally give the game? Was it originally called Word Cross, Word Tiles, Mixel, or Lexico? So before it got popular, it had a different name.
I haven't heard of this before.
You haven't?
But if I was making Scrabble, I would have called it Lexico.
Would you?
Any day.
Would
you? Because that's a great name.
Isn't it just? Yeah.
Amber Hopkins, I filmed a flamingo fight on our vacation.
Wow. That's again somewhere where they have flamingos.
For some reason, when I first read that, my brain processed it as she had a fight with a flamingo.
Okay. No.
I'm like, what?
No, Amber wouldn't do that.
Shaggy saying, "Ooh, Lexico makes so much sense."
Crash said this.
No such thing as fish.
That's a podcast.
I've never listened to No Such Thing as a Fish.
I haven't actually. No.
Yeah, we should get on that.
So the actual correct answer is Lexico. Yeah, that
That's
makes
a great
sense,
name.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it just?
His second game was called Alfred's Other Game, so he wasn't good at naming things. Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, the research for the QI show. Yeah,
I haven't seen QI for ages.
No.
Yeah. Better than Scrabble, to be honest, lol.
Yeah, I quite like Lexico. Let's play
I guess
Lexico.
Scrabble because you have to scrabble around in the bag.
Yeah. Not as good though, is it?
No. Lexico, that's an awesome name.
Yeah. He could have named it after himself, like kind of butt game.
Yeah, maybe not.
Moving on.
Okay,
Wes.
so
I
was going to say most of you, not quite most of you. Half of you went for word tiles, a few for word cross. Everyone else said Lexico, getting it right. And hey, Anthony, fastest.
Well done. Yeah. You see, Ferret likes book game.
Yeah, book game. Yeah. For reasons which are too complicated to go into, that's kind of what we refer to Destiny as when we play Destiny on Fridays. But it's a long story. Amber Hopkins saying we played it in French class once. Oh yeah, I had to play.
We played a game in French, haven't we? What was it? The one
in French. What?
Yeah, sometimes we used to play in French. You know the one. Oh, what was it when we used to play on our phones? Anyway, let's carry on with the game.
Oh, Wordament. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
The longest was bois. You see now, I'm paying attention. I said bois rather than boy. Anyway, so yes, moving on.
Yeah. Question 2.
Also had to play Countdown.
Oh.
In French.
Oh, Countdown's good. In which of these games do you play together to win rather than against each other? So it's a cooperative game. Is it Categories, Settlers of Catan, Ludo, or Pandemic? I guess you know this one, don't you? Because you played it.
Well, we literally have a copy downstairs.
Yeah, I saw it today. I was cleaning out the game cupboard.
Oh, okay. Right. Bit of a spread. Something picking up. Well, everything picking up a vote.
I like Categories as well. Yeah, that's one of my favourites.
You see, we've got Settlers of Catan, but you really need 3 people to do it, so we don't get much opportunity. But Pandemic is one where you work together against the game.
Exactly.
And
to try and stop the world coming to an end.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's the right answer as well. Most of you getting that right.
Yeah.
As Jack saying,
yeah,
such a good game, recently been playing it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's basically it's almost like the board game of Outbreak, the film, kind of.
Yeah.
So you like work together as scientists to try and stop the spread of this virus, well, these 4 viruses, viri. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going on about it.
In fact, all these games are awesome. Except maybe Ludo, which is a bit boring.
Ludo's quite old school, isn't it? Yeah. Settlers of Catan is
It's
quite
pretty
fun
good,
as well.
yeah, I like it.
Okay, so let's see who was fastest there.
Who was fastest? Crash
Thatch,
that.
2 seconds.
A
2 seconds
board game
exactly.
fan, I think. Yeah, that's good going. Okay, next question. Question 3. Which game is known as Zug Zug in German and Adventuros al Tren in Spanish? Is it Battleship, Cluedo, Great Train Robbery, or Ticket to Ride?
Well,
Zug Zug. I don't know what that means. I've never done German.
For some reason, Zug makes me think of something nautical. I'm not quite sure why.
Does it? Like a tug?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, I like this game, Perry. It's cool.
So I'm reading that as boat versus boat.
Are you?
So I'm thinking Battleship.
Okay.
But then having said that, Adventuros al Tren,
Yeah,
I mean, that sounds
train.
like train adventure.
That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But then there are 2 with trains. Ooh, which one is it?
Adventure on a Train. Yeah, it could be Adventure on a Train. I know of Ticket to Ride. I think we might. Okay, Zug means train. Right, okay, right.
But you chose that one, so you've chosen Battleship. So
Yeah.
You can't change your
I
mind.
don't even know where that came from. Okay. Hey, Auntie saying my local game store has so many versions of this, so many countries.
Oh, I know, yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, we played that, haven't we?
Auntie
Like Ferry
treats us-
says, you cannot knock the board when you're doing it because it just ruins everything.
I only played it once, actually. But it was fun. Hey, Auntie Terita saying good answer choices. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Like I got it, Zug. I'm like, oh yeah, it's boat. It's got to be Battleship. Except it wasn't. Great Train Robbery and Ticket to Ride.
Step by step. That's what it means. Translated to step by step.
Oh, okay.
the Zug one.
Right, yeah, because you're building it up
Yeah,
step by step.
And you are going from train to train as well, really, aren't you? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I guess the moral of the story, though, is I should read the entire question because adventures on a train, kind of rules out Battleship.
Yep.
Never mind. So, hey, Anthony, fastest there.
I'm not surprised, yep.
I think spending time in the game store has helped there. Yeah.
We had a game store, didn't we?
Well, we have a game store, and
We thought, it'll be brilliant.
It was great. They did like board
Thursday
game
night
nights.
board game,
You could
yeah.
go along. It
like
was this
any-
couple that ran it, and the bloke was like really sound.
He was, yeah.
Had this awesome cat that used to just come around and sit with everyone as they're playing games.
Yeah.
But his wife was just really rude.
What was it?
And anyway, that's a whole other story. But we
stopped going.
I forget exactly what she said to you, but I was just like, okay, I don't want to come here anymore.
Exactly.
So yeah, we tried to support local business.
We did.
Anyway, I digress.
Question 4. Trivial Pursuit has 6 categories: geography, entertainment, arts and literature, science and nature, sport, and what is the missing one? General knowledge, history, music, countries. Which is the other segment? You must know this. You've played.
I think it's history.
Do you?
I think.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese segments.
Well, countries is geography, so it's not that.
Exactly.
Music is entertainment,
Okay.
I think, so it's not that.
Okay.
Arts and literature. Well, geography was blue. Entertainment's pink. Arts and literature is brown. Science and nature is green. Sport is something. I don't know.
Is there a purple one? I don't know. Maybe they're different colours in different countries anyway, I don't know. So what are you going for?
History.
Okay,
history.
let's see.
Yellow
most
history.
people.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah, there we
that
go.
is the one. Yeah. It's been so long since I played it, I couldn't remember.
I feel like you can get kind of special versions of it. Like there's kind of
There's a baby boomers
an
one and
entertainment one
Oh, is
where it's
there?
all sort of, or maybe it's films or something. I don't know. And so it's all kind of different categories to do with that. But yeah, kind of Oh, Harry Potter version.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be
That'd be really hard though. You'd have to know your stuff.
Actually, thinking about it, based on previous conversations we've had during the quiz and on Discord and Interference, Amber Hopkins has a Harry Potter version of Trivial Pursuit. That's very on brand, I think. I imagine no Phantom here tonight, but I imagine Phantom possibly has that as well.
Oh yeah, quite likely. Yeah.
I thought Jen was yellow, but I haven't played Fionx. Yeah, I haven't really played it for I don't know, 15 years or something.
No, I don't think we've got a copy, have we?
That's no bad thing. Okay, so Rubberfish,
really
under a second, 0.87.
Good one.
Nice.
Okay, final question in board games. Which game, originally called Landlord's Game, was intended as an educational tool to show the negative aspects of capitalism? Was it Acquire, Mine a Million, Risk, or Monopoly?
I actually read an article about this the other week.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Have you heard of Mine a Million? Because that sounded really familiar and I don't know why.
No, I've never heard of that. I don't think so. Okay.
These are all actual games, but yeah, I think...
So, no one's saying Acquire. Few for Mine a Million, few for Risk. Most of you saying Monopoly.
Yeah.
Jess saying, I think we need more games like that today.
So it's an anti-capitalism game.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
Mine a Million was called the business game in the UK.
Right, okay. I don't know, that just sounds really familiar, but I can't picture what it's like. But yeah.
So Monopoly is the right answer.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard about this for the first time a few weeks ago.
I was amazed when I read it.
Yeah, the gist is someone developed this game, took it to, I don't know, Milton Bradley or whoever it is that publish Monopoly, Hasbro, I don't know, whoever. And they were like, this is awesome. We just need to make a few changes. And basically flipped the entire concept.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Parker, yeah.
Parker Brothers. Oh, yeah.
Did they do Trivial Pursuit as well?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I lose track.
So, there we go. Most people got Monopoly. But who was fastest?
And Anti-Treater.
Anti-Treater, nice one.
Under a second. Got some fast answers coming in tonight. Yeah.
He was sure of that one, definitely.
All right. So, who knew about board games?
Wow, look at that.
Okay, right.
We've got some perfect rounds.
So we got 5 people getting a perfect round there.
Wow.
Nice. So that's Human Teller, Amber Hopkins, Grinning Goose, Ferret, and Mr. Tapestry. Streams disappeared on Xbox. Okay. Yeah, we kind of haven't really tested this on Xbox.
No.
But if you quit the Mixer app and reload it, that might help. I'd normally say to people, refresh your browser. Although, having said that, if the stream's disappeared, they can't actually hear me.
No, I guess not.
I should have said at the beginning, for anyone who hasn't heard previously, we log all of your scores on our end. If you do have any problems, just refresh the page or the app, and you'll be all good. You'll come straight back in where you were.
We'll save all your stuff.
So, yeah, you know, everyone else, it's pretty close, really, isn't it? You know, Hey Anthony, 32, Rubberfish, Crash Slaps, 31, Ren Enigma, Shaggy, Sarah, Jess, Olive, all on 30, Jess, Olive Walnut, Z-Jack on 20. Anti-Treater on 11, Dom and Jerry on 10. You know, it's, yeah, okay. Human Teller seems pleased with himself. There we go, up on top.
He's on track. Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's take those and put them into the previous round scores. So Amber on top, despite the fact that she missed the very first question because of having to answer the phone, on 92. Human Teller on 80, Crash Slash on 73. Still quite tight though. I mean, you know, Grinning Goose is less than a question behind.
Up a bit,
it's just those fast answer bonuses.
Rubberfish just behind that.
Yeah.
Anything could happen yet, couldn't it?
I mean, I know at the start Shaggy called and said, yeah, you know, I'm going to do a top 3 finish. It can happen, you know? That's like 4 questions. So all you need are for some of the top players to not get them.
Good, he's back now.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah, I was sort of waffling slightly there to give you a chance to reload. Okay, let's move on whilst everything's working fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Phantom's here. I was just talking about you
Phantom.
a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Just out of interest, do you have a copy of Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit? Just wondering. Because Amber said she did, and I thought it was very on brand for her, and I said, I wonder if Phantom has one.
Oh, she wishes she did, but she hasn't.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, you've missed the rounds on scientists and board games. So we're just getting on to round 3 now.
Nightmare Before Christmas instead. I didn't realise there were this many kind of varieties of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mr. Tapestry, Trash TV.
Interesting.
Good guess there.
So Sam36 was showing the description, the real cow wives of Beverly Farm, and drew that. That's pretty
so
cool.
awesome.
I've never seen any of these programs, but in my head, that's probably what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm sitting around gossiping about something. Sipping tea, I'd say.
So yeah, TV shows, trash TV, cows. I mean, could be cows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're doing that nod that you do. Okay, so someone's got it. Movies.
Movies, I like it.
That would have been smooth.
I like your style, Shaggy.
To get dropped from Bravo.
Well, it was on Bravo, and I think it still might be on there, but I don't know.
We don't have Bravo over here anymore, do we?
Anymore, no.
Yeah, it finished like years ago.
Yeah. So what is it?
I digress again. Reality TV.
Yeah, your turn to read.
Oh, okay. Right, loads of things that I know stuff about, yes. Yeah. All right, the Real Housewives series started with which region of the USA?
Yeah, so which one was the very first one?
Was it Atlanta, Orange County, New Jersey, or Washington?
Those have all been series, apparently. But which one was the first?
I have literally no idea. I'm just going to keep it simple and say I've heard of the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that.
Oh, hey, Anthony, I think you know it's true.
I got literally no idea. And, you guys don't either, really. It's pretty much split evenly between the first three.
Some people have got it right, but maybe it was a guess.
Okay, yeah. So just under a third of you.
Yeah, I've not seen any of them at all.
No. Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen people mention it online.
We have the Real Housewives of Cheshire, which is not quite the same, is it?
Yeah. I don't know, this kind of location-based reality thing is very popular now. Because we have things like Made in Essex.
Made in, yeah.
And Jersey Shore. Is that...
No, we
Geordie
have
Shore.
Geordie Shore.
I mean,
Jersey Shore is the American version. Yeah, we don't watch that either.
Which is all about Geordies from other Newcastle. Not proper Newcastle.
Anyway.
Okay,
got that right.
So, as I say, about just under a third of you getting that right. Yeah. And Anteater Eater was fastest.
Okay, maybe a fan, yeah. He wishes he didn't know the answer, but he does. He's watched it.
Phantom saying, isn't my genre of television. I mean, people are into all kinds of things,
yeah, exactly.
But I'll be honest with you, I don't think any less of you for not knowing this. I'm just guessing completely. Okay. So, next up then, Big Brother has versions broadcast in over 54 countries. But from which book by George Orwell did it get its name? Was it 1984, Homage to Catalonia, Animal Farm, or The Road to Wigan Pier?
There you go. You see, even if you don't know much about reality TV, a lot of people will know about this, won't they?
Yeah, Amber's saying, okay, this is a book question.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do try and sneak them in now and again.
I mean, I suppose it's interesting though. I mean, I wonder how many people are like Big Brother fans, the TV show, but don't actually realise the origin of where it comes from. Hang on, is this...
Big Brother is watching you.
Did I draw this on the stream on Wednesday?
I don't know. I don't remember you.
I remember drawing a...
Oh yeah, someone was sitting in hell watching Big Brother.
Yeah,
yeah, you
watching
did.
Big Brother for all eternity with no good music.
That's right, you did.
Okay, so I hadn't even thought about it like
Yeah,
that.
you were watching Big Brother. Big Brother's watching you.
Rubberfish saying it's the ultimate switcheroo. Big Brother is watching you's turned into you're watching Big Brother.
Yeah, you're right about that, Shaggy. It might as well be Animal Farm. Yeah. The ones recently.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I felt like I was going to say something really entertaining. Then I forgot what it was now. Phantom, I only know this because of Doctor Who. Yes, I remember that. That was Christopher Eccleston, wasn't it, I think? Yeah.
Oh, he's my favourite Doctor Who.
Was it Christopher Eccleston? Yeah. It was from the first new series, wasn't it? Okay, so, it's 1984. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I've never read 1984.
Crazy. No. You should read it.
I know I should. I did eventually read Fahrenheit 451 though.
Good.
It's a good book and short. Yeah, I'll get on that. I'll get a Kindle one and have a look.
I'll get you one from the library if you like.
Okay, Shaggy, there we go. Yeah. Again, your first fast answer there, I think.
Yeah.
This episode.
Oh, I agree with you, Auntie Teresa. I love listening to audiobook versions.
Ooh, so Shaggy. Yeah, that might be interesting. Might get an audiobook of that. Okay, all right, moving on then. So, question 3. Which of these singers shot to fame after winning American Idol? Okay, I don't think I'm going to know this either.
You might do.
Lady Gaga, Selena Gomez, Kelly Clarkson, or Nicki Minaj? And I hope that everyone is impressed I actually knew how to pronounce that. Look at me, I'm cool.
Okay.
Right.
They've all got a little bit of a vote.
I think I've heard of Kelly Clarkson being mentioned in the context of one of these talent shows.
Exactly. Yeah. I think she's the most famous one who's won. Any of the American
So
ones.
I mean, I'd go for Kelly Clarkson. I mean, I don't actually know anything she's done.
No. Minaj.
Yeah. Human Cell saying should have gone with my initial instinct.
She'd always do that.
Well, over half of you getting it right.
Yeah. So I think she's pretty famous.
But who is fastest?
Hey, Anthony. Oh, he's good on this reality TV, isn't he?
I mean, as I say, I feel like a lot of these things you pick up just because it's talked about so much in the media and on Twitter and all this.
You don't have to watch them, do you, really? Because, he's singing to us. Thank you.
That's
because of you.
That's still not really helping. I don't.
Isn't that like a theme to a comedy or something? Because of you.
Phantom sang that. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I'll have to look this up later.
Yeah,
I'll probably know it if I hear it.
Yeah. We'll look it up later.
Gomez was Disney Channel.
Exactly. Yeah, Shaggy knows his stuff. Wow.
All right. Next up then, complete the name of this jungle-based reality show. I'm a Celebrity, Call My Agent, Teen Mom, Look at Me, or Get Me Out of Here.
Oh, God. People can do this one too.
Now, I mean, I know this because I see adverts for this on the TV. Is this something that happens internationally, or is this like a UK thing?
No, they have. Americans have a version too. I don't know which island they go, whether they go to Australia or whether they go somewhere else. I don't know.
Okay. Well, most of you going for Get Me Out of Here. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. No one's saying Call My Agent. Teen Mom, Look at Me, both getting a vote.
I'm a Celebrity, Look at Me.
Yeah, sounds plausible.
Yeah.
So I was saying I got so confused when I found out they shoot this in Australia.
Oh.
All right, well, almost all of you going for Get Me Out of Here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the right answer.
Oh, okay. Amber, you really don't want to say it. It's
I was
horrendous.
about to try and summarise it, but basically Jess has just done it there, really. Yeah, it's just...
It's pretty horrible. I never watch it.
If you ever saw... I feel like there was a programme, maybe it was Fear Factor or something like that, where people had to do really unpleasant stuff. And it's basically that.
It's a horrible thing, yeah. I don't watch it at all. Like you say, these live insects and that, no, it's not good.
It's not cool.
No.
It's very popular, though. Krypton Factor.
Oh, no, that's a proper show, classic. Isn't it? Krypton Factor. Yeah, you don't want to see it, Phantom.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah.
So Shaggy was fastest there. Is that 2 in a row?
Maybe.
Quite possibly. Okay, last one on reality TV, thank goodness. Donald Trump was the host of the US show The Apprentice, but who hosts the UK version? Is it Lord Dingwall, Sir Jacob Rees-Mogg, Lord Alan Sugar, or Lord Rollo?
There isn't an actual Lord Rollo.
It's I thought that was...
Do you remember Rollo, the book? King Rollo. Remember King
Rollo?
Okay,
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Now...
I know Dingwall sounds great.
The name Dingwall sounds great. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, perfectly plausible name for the UK.
Well, no, he is a lord. Yeah, I looked up the list of lords and I chose some.
Okay, so a legitimate lord in the House of Lords.
Yeah, they're all lords. Well, apart from Rees-Mogg, of course.
Now, I feel like...
Exactly, yeah, King Rollo cartoons, and there were books as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
of.
Now, well, I should say 3/4 of you saying Lord Alan Sugar. That's Sugar. Right. Some of you outside of the UK might have known this because of Donald Trump regularly getting into arguments with him.
Okay.
Because well, it's Donald Trump. There you go. Yeah, I mean, you might have picked that up off Twitter, etc. Okay, so Ferret was fastest there, just over a second.
Yeah, Sir Alan. Lord Alan. Lord Sugar. Now, he used to be Sir Alan, now he's Lord Sugar, isn't he?
I lose track of all this stuff. I can't be doing with The Apprentice. I just find it too annoying.
I love The Apprentice, one of my favourites.
It does help my imposter syndrome.
You see this
basically, watching people be more useless than me, it makes me feel better.
There you go.
But then it just makes me angry. Because I know that these people will...
It's just funny that they think they're good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Let's see who won this round.
All right, so...
I think it was Shaggy, yes.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, he got them all right and too fastest. That must have done wonders for his position in the table.
Rubberfish saying, perfect round, I feel so unclean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Tapestry knew it all as well.
So yeah, Shaggy on 52, Rubberfish, Mr. Tapestry on 50, Z-Jack Crash Thatch Goose on 40, Hey Anthony, Anteater Eater and Ferret on 31.
They all got extra ones, yeah.
Jess, Jasmine Riv, Sarah, Phantom all on 30 there, Olive Walnut, Rennie Enigma, Dom and Jerry, Engulfed Tick, Human Teller, Amber Hopkins all on 20.
Lots on 20. Oh dear. Let's see what that has done to the actual...
Sorry, just something Ferret just said here. The best reality TV I saw last year was a new one called The Circle.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
I only saw like maybe one bit. It was on after something else.
I started watching that, yeah.
And it was actually really good. It was these people who were in like a block of flats. They didn't... It was sort of like Big Brother, but you never saw each other.
Yeah.
And they only communicated over text chat on this kind of closed social network. It might be worth having a look. I won't say what the interesting things were, but if you see it on like an on-demand thing, it might be worth watching one or two. So there's some very funny stuff happening.
I know.
But yeah, it was really interesting.
It was actually.
Yeah, in the way that Big Brother was interesting
at the beginning,
first time.
Until you get all the show-offs and the wannabes on there.
Yeah.
When you've got actual real people,
but
pretty cool.
Like The Circle was an interesting social experiment.
It was actually, yeah.
Anyway, I digress again.
You do.
So let's take those scores and put them into the existing scores.
Crash Thatch is at the top. Wow. And Amber, you're very close.
Now, I mean, that has jumped about a bit, hasn't it?
Just, yeah.
Okay, so Crash Thatch 113, Amber 112, Rubberfish 111, Goose 110.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, it's these extra points that make all the difference, isn't it, here?
And also, I should say, Shaggy 102. So that's what, fifth?
Yeah.
Shaggy came in at the start and said top 3 finish.
Yeah.
And I was saying it could happen. So Shaggy is now 1 question behind second place.
There you go.
Could happen. Okay, so let's see what happens next then. Hey Anthony, here we go. Hey Anthony was shown the description rumours and drew that.
That's Adele, isn't it? Yeah. That is Adele,
singing
Jeff,
rumour
right.
has it.
Yeah.
Game very much on, says Rubberfish.
Fake news?
1 question between the top 8. I mean, this is
I think Phantom's the closest here.
Okay, singers, female singers. Fake news, rumours.
Oh, of course, yeah. I didn't even think of that one.
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, they did an album called Rumours.
Rumours.
Wow. But it's actually all about divas.
Okay. Interesting.
A little bit different, I thought. Okay, question 1. The Italian word diva refers to a female singer of amazing talent and attitude. But what does the word actually mean in English? Is it opera heroine, a lead singer, singer from a dive bar, or a female deity? So what does diva mean? And if you have a male singer, it's divo. So diva is the female. Do you know the answer?
Well, okay, singer from a dive bar. No.
It's just a joke.
Opera heroine. Is that going to be like prima donna? I don't know. Lead singer? I mean, well, that would make sense if there was, like in sort of gendered languages, if you had a male and female version of it. Female deity? I don't know. I'm thinking lead singer. No, female deity. Lead singer. I'm going to go lead singer, I think.
Let's have a look. It actually means female deity.
Okay.
Like a goddess.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well. I suppose you can see the root of the word. I was in divine. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't think.
Yeah.
Okay, so half of you getting that right.
Who got quickest?
And Anti-Terita fastest.
I had a little think about it, but yeah, got it right. Cool.
Well, Anti-Terita is saying I was looking for a different answer, but still got it right.
Yeah, I don't know what that was then. Okay. Question 2. Which diva has the record for the longest #1 album in the Billboard chart history? I mean, the longest at #1, obviously. Was it Whitney Houston, Madonna, Adele, or Beyonce? Which one of those has had their album at #1 for the longest time?
Album? I don't know. Well, I feel like, I mean, Whitney Houston did I Will Always Love You, didn't she? I mean, that was like at the top of a chart for ages, but that was a single.
Yes, it was.
I mean, Madonna's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But then Beyonce's like really popular now. I know nothing about music.
One of these divas took the record from one of these other divas. So originally it was one of these, but then the other one took over. Does that help?
In that case, I think it was Madonna, but it's now Beyonce.
Completely wrong.
Okay.
It was Whitney Houston, but it is now Adele.
Right. Well, there we go.
Yeah, her album keeps like going up to 1 again, and then it's like comes down again, then it goes back up to #1 again. I think she keeps getting really popular because she's had so few albums out, possibly. But yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Educational. Learned something there. So about a fifth of you getting that right. And Rubberfish was fastest.
Look at that. That's good, isn't it?
My music knowledge is stuck in 1998.
Shame.
I approve of that.
90s music's pretty awesome, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Phantoms.
80s even better.
It's acceptable in the 80s.
Absolutely. Oh, going back even further. Yeah, I like 70s as well.
To be fair, I think kind of the older stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some nice music now, but the classic stuff is classic.
Yeah. Okay. Question 3. Which diva is called Songbird Supreme in the Guinness World Records for her 5-octave vocal range? Is it Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, Tina Turner, or Barbara Streisand? Which one do you think has got the best vocal range? 5-octave vocal range.
That's quite wide.
Yeah.
I mean, the only Mariah Carey song I can think of at the minute is All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's got quite high bit in. I mean, Tina Turner, Barbara Streisand, Mecca Streisand. Yeah, that's what I always think of. I'm going to go Mariah Carey.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there we go. So half of you getting that right.
She does a lot of notes every time she sings.
Yeah, it is quite a range, isn't it? Human Cell saying, I'm sure people say the same about today's music in 30 years. It's interesting. I remember when people were kind of getting into dance music, like years ago, like end of the 90s, and everyone's like, oh, this is, I remember someone saying, well, this isn't a song, there's no words, but then like it got really big, and now everyone's kind of going past it again, and it's interesting just how kind of everything kind of shifts.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so Z-Jack, fastest
nice
there, very good.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Question 4.
Okay.
Which diva started off as a duo, which had a hit with I Got You Babe, before becoming a solo act with Bang Bang? Was it Cher, Annie Lennox, Dolly Parton, or Tina Turner?
Rubberfish saying there's too much music, not in a bad way, but just an oversaturated market.
You think? Yeah. Anyone see Groundhog Day last Saturday?
I'll come back to that in a moment. Mostly saying Cher, just under 3/4.
Yeah.
Shaggy saying Sonny and Cher. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I Got You Babe. That was Sonny and Cher, so it's got to be Cher.
So Tina Turner was part of a duo, Ike and Tina Turner,
Yeah.
wasn't she? Annie Lennox was in Eurythmics with
yeah.
Dave, what's his face? But I think maybe they're right.
There we
Yeah.
go. So most of you saying Cher, most of you getting that right. And Hey Anthony was fastest.
Oh, cool. I'm impressed.
Yeah, under a second.
Yeah.
Anyone see Groundhog Day last Saturday? Just going back to what Phantom said. I only saw Groundhog Day for the first time last year.
I know, I can't believe you've not seen it before.
I mean, I kind of mentioned that in passing, and then Bunnery was just like, what? We have to watch this.
Right now.
Yeah. This is very good.
It's very good, yeah.
Okay. Rubberfish saying the market's fractured, so no one sells a lot and becomes a standout. And I think the secondary problem, coupled with that, is the sort of TV talent shows. I don't know if that's what you call them. Like how they always have Christmas #1 in the UK.
Yeah.
Apart from that time, everyone bought Rage Against the Machine or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
Cher plays a lot in my office too. It says, Hey Anthony, opinion piece, Rubberfish wrote. As I said, I'd see where you're coming from.
So I have to watch Aaron ever. Funny stuff.
One of the TV channels here, I think Sky or something, had a Groundhog Day channel that was just playing it back to back constantly.
It's the sort of thing they do in America all the time.
Yeah,
that Christmas story.
thing,
Yeah, they have a whole day of playing
shoot
Christmas
your
story.
eye out.
Yeah.
The Ovaltine one.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on.
Final question. Which diva has the surname Ciccone? Is it Madonna, Lady Gaga, Adele or Cher?
Now, I know that, but I've never actually heard it said out loud, so I don't
How would
know.
you say it? Ciccone? I'm not sure how you do say it.
Ciccone? Yeah, Ciccone. Wow. Okay. Psychone? Yeah, it could be. Or Psychone.
I don't know. We should find out.
Ciccone.
I've heard people say Ciccone. Yeah, I've heard people say that. Yeah,
I feel like
I'm with you.
Feel like one of these is going to be a hard C. Ciccone. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, so most of you going for Madonna, but it's pretty close. 52 and a bit percent Madonna, 42 and a bit percent Lady Gaga. Someone's gone for Adele.
Do you know what Adele's second name is?
Johnson. I don't know.
Atkins.
Yeah. Oh, good alliteration.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is Madonna. I don't really know how I know that, but I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, a lot of people know that.
There we go.
It is right. So who got fastest?
So just over half of you getting it right. And Shaggy fastest there again.
Oh, wow. He's really doing well today.
Crashlight saying, I like the idea of a podcast where every episode is another review of Groundhog Day.
No.
That would be pretty funny. Is that actually a thing? Says Phantom. No. Too bad. I now really, really want that to be a thing. Hey, we live in the time of the internet.
Anyone can do a podcast,
Look at us. We were on a live quiz show now. We've got no idea what we're doing. Someone should do it. Do it.
Adele, Duran.
Yeah.
There was a band called
The. Yeah. I feel like this is a round from Only Connect or something.
Yeah.
The connection is they're all repeated names.
Absolutely. So, look at that. Shaggy and Z-Jack both got 41.
Well,
they know their divas.
This is interesting. Okay, so yeah, Shaggy and Z-Jack both on 41. Ferret one behind on 40. We've got Hey Anthony, Rubberfish on 31. Dom and Jerry, Grin and Goose, Sarah, Mr. Tapestry and Phantom on 30. Anti-Tweeters on 21. And just behind Ren Enigma, Crashlatch, Engulf, Tick, Amber Hopkins all on 20. Jess, Olive Walnut, Human Seller on 10.
So does that mean, Shaggy wants to know, am I in the top 3 now? Let's have a look and see. You're not in the top 3 at the top. Oh my goodness.
Well.
Look at that.
My
and then Rubberfish, oh, these two competitive ones. And look at C-Jack.
This is great. Okay, so Shaggy in the lead now, 143. Rubberfish 142. Z-Jack 141.
Look who's coming up though now.
Yeah.
Grinning Goose is 140.
Goose has won 2 in a row so far.
This happened last time.
And 1 point behind.
There's one round left. Shaggy says, I'm after you, Goose. Uh-oh.
I mean, this is going to be tight.
This could be goose again, I think.
Yeah.
I think it could be goose again, you know.
All right, let's see what it's going to be about then.
Okay.
So, Sam36 was shown the description, man in awe when a Red Bull gives him wings.
That's
Nice.
a good picture.
And so drew that. Yeah, this is a nice literal interpretation of it, really. Don't count out the fish.
We wouldn't.
Weird commercials, drinks, miracles, Super Bowl
commercials, energy drinks, winged creatures. Wow.
Well, I was about to say, because I mean, we have Red Bull here with the Red Bull gives you wings advert. So I was going to say, is that an international thing? I guess. From
Totally. If
Super
it's,
Bowl
you know,
commercials,
Super Bowl,
then yeah, it must be.
Absolutely.
Angry cattle, yeah, could be.
Yeah, they have it in Canada too. Cool.
I mean, I wonder if it could be about Red Bull, because they do lots of random things.
Highway to Heaven. Wow. Looks very angelic, yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a look. It's all about wings.
Wings. Okay, that makes sense.
What kind of wings? Different kind of wings. Ooh.
All right. Well, good luck, everyone, because this is all going to count now.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Right. So, first on wings. Which plane, now discontinued, was the first and last to break the sound barrier?
This was an awesome plane.
Was it the Boeing 787, the Airbus A330, Concorde, or the de Havilland Comet? Hey, Anthony saying it's all about Rogue Drones. Phantom saying almost made a joke, but I'll refrain in case I pull in the bread mower. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, just keep quiet about what we're talking about here. Just go with it, you know.
So almost everyone going Concorde.
Do you remember Concorde?
I never went on it, but I've seen it at
I have been,
Manchester.
I've
I
been
think
inside a Concorde.
Oh, I haven't.
At Toulouse.
Yeah, I think there's one on the tarmac at Manchester.
Is there really? Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's Heathrow.
When I went on a French exchange with school, I went to Toulouse where they were building Concordes, and we got to have a look at them, and we walked through one.
Cool.
It was a passenger plane. It was a passenger plane.
No, I think maybe referring to the question.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
The first and last. I mean, it. I just rode in two of these, so they still exist.
No, Concordes don't exist.
So Concorde, the right answer there.
There was a terrible accident, and they discontinued them.
Yeah,
they were amazing planes.
Was that the thing that turned out to be?
Do you remember it had like
a loose screw or something?
I don't know, but it had like a kind of like bent nose, didn't it? Yeah, it was awesome. It was built by.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, that's right.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
I would love to have gone on a Concorde.
But
it would take you to America in 3 hours, to New York in 3 hours.
That's crazy, really, isn't it?
They actually broke the sound barrier. But yeah, sadly, there was a terrible accident, so they just stopped making it.
Yeah. I think you can. I'm sure it's Manchester. You can hire it out, not to go anywhere.
Not to go anywhere,
but you can have a party on there. I think you can actually get married there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only 3 hours. Exactly.
Only 3 hours. Yeah. I mean, because it used to be if I got the train to London. I mean, it's a lot faster now. It's about an hour and 20 minutes. The train to London used to take 3 hours. Mm-hmm. I mean, takes 3 hours for us to get to Edinburgh, maybe. Yeah, and the idea that you could get to New York in 3 hours, I mean, that's crazy.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
Rufus saying debris in one of the vents.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm thinking of that. I think it was a satellite. I'm thinking of. There was some issue with the screw, and because someone was on metric and someone was on imperial, and something like that.
Something went wrong.
Yeah. I think it might have been something to do with that. Actually.
But why couldn't they just fix the problem instead of stopping making it? It's weird, isn't it?
Maybe it was kind of, a bit. Not beyond economical repair kind of thing. Yeah. I wonder if it was sort of running.
But no one's ever tried to do that again, have they? They obviously think the whole concept is not.
Yeah, well, I always think it's weird when we achieve something and then stop doing it, and no one wants to do it again.
Yeah, you think someone would have kind of improved on the design?
We've got better tech and stuff now. Why not? Having said that, Elon Musk exists now, so
he'll sort it out.
Yeah, either that, or we'll just be like, get Hyperloop from here to New York.
Your movie, Elon, exactly. Cool.
Okay, so crash slash fastest.
Good one.
Just under 3/4 of a second. And next up, which member of the Beatles went on to have a backing group called Wings?
See, someone's mentioned it.
Okay. There's the joke. Okay. George Harrison, Ringo Starr, John Lennon, or Paul McCartney? I think Phantom's getting used to how your mind works. Okay, so all of them getting a vote at least. Paul McCartney getting the most though, so just under 2/3 we saying Paul McCartney. Ringo Starr the next most popular, about 50 going for that.
Wow, I thought everyone knew this.
Okay, Rubberfish saying Paul and Linda's band. Yep, you are exactly correct. So most of you getting that right. Phantom saying I gave away a couple in the last minute, so I'm learning caution. Yeah. I mean, it's worse for me because I say the things without thinking about it,
and I have to kick
then she just pokes me in the leg. Okay, so most of you getting that right.
Yeah.
And Rubberfish.
Rubberfish. Oh, this is looking close.
Wow.
Wow.
I sometimes wonder if we should have like a scoreboard and show people moving up and down during the round, but it's so much more exciting. Kind of keeping track and going, hang on, what's going on here? All right, next up, which of these birds have wings but cannot fly? Puffins, pelicans, albatross, or kiwis?
Do you know this one?
I don't know. I was hoping you were going to say penguins because they can't fly.
Obvious.
I mean, puffins are kind of like penguins, but I think they can maybe fly a bit. I mean, kiwis, are they really small, or am I just thinking of fruit?
Small and hairy, that's a fruit. Kiwi bird.
Pelicans can. Albatrosses can.
Can they?
I think so. Yeah, albatrosses fly over sea. Yeah. Puffins, kiwis.
Fruit can't fly.
Kiwis. I'm going to go kiwis. I agree with the majority here.
Okay.
Nearly 3/4 of you going kiwis. Yeah. And you're right.
They lay massive eggs, apparently.
Kiwi bird.
Kiwi bird.
Kiwi bird. They lay massive eggs. What, kiwis?
I guess so. They're a bit like a smaller version of an ostrich, aren't they, really? But kind of New Zealandy.
A smaller version of an ostrich? So they are actually massive. I thought they like fit in your hand.
No, that's a fruit.
No, I know. Not the fruit, but just like really small.
No. Yeah, that's the albatross. Water everywhere, not a drop to drink.
Exactly what Jess is saying. I remember seeing a post online when someone said they were surprised kiwi birds were bigger than kiwi fruit. I mean, I know that that's a different thing, but I had in my head it was like the size of, I don't know, a robin or something.
It's a big bird.
Wow.
Yeah, emu and ostriches and kiwis. Yeah, all kind of similar.
Wow.
There we go.
Interesting.
You got that right then.
Okay.
Mr. Tapestry. Ooh.
Well.
So we don't know who else got that right though, do we? Anything could be happening in that leaderboard.
Okay, penultimate question. The song Wind Beneath My Wings, sung by Bette Midler, featured in which film? Was it Moonstruck, Beaches, The Mask, or Mermaids?
Do you know this one? You've heard the song, obviously.
Yeah.
A lot of people sing this song, especially on X Factor.
Yeah. I don't remember hearing it in film. Although I know of these films. I think I've seen The Mask, but I don't think I've seen the others. I know of them though.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
So most
big
of
important
you,
guess. Yeah.
Most of you going Moonstruck. The others almost even, really. Shaggy saying a big important guess.
I know. Yeah.
Well.
Not many people have got that right, have they? So this could be an important question here. Yeah. Woo.
Okay, still talking about kiwis. I seem to have set up a big thing here. You should look up a kiwi skeleton with egg. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so, beaches, the right answer there.
Maybe Rubberfish knew this one, but did Shaggy get it right?
The tides are changing.
Yeah.
I love puns.
So, rubberfish.
Oh,
sorry about
word.
that, Shaggy. Knows what's happening here. We're coming up.
You know, obviously, I love doing this, and I find it really exciting just that we get to do a random thing like this. But I mean, I am genuinely excited now. Oh,
it's the final question.
Okay, here we go. What is the name for someone who collects or studies butterflies and moths?
So winner takes it all.
Is it a theorist, an orientalist, a lepidopterist, or a futurist?
I think you could guess this one, couldn't you?
Oh, I know this.
That's such a cool word, isn't it?
Most of you going lepidopterist, and Mr. Tapestry saying exactly what I was about to say.
Oh.
I know this from Kingsman.
Wow.
The second one.
Why?
Someone's referred to as the lepidopterist.
Okay, I
because
don't remember that bit.
They weren't sure, they'd lost their memory. I'm just trying to not sort of do spoilers in case anyone goes and watches it. There's someone who lost their memory, and so no one knows who they are because they can't tell them. But they're really into butterflies, so they call them the lepidopterist.
So it's in Kingsman. It's also in Biodome.
I've not seen that.
Three of these sound very silly. Well, they are actually things.
Yeah.
Even if they're silly, they're not related to it, but they are actually, it's wow, episode of Father Brown. Wow.
Okay. That was a while ago,
You get
it?
that? No, it's on in the afternoons, every afternoon.
Is it?
Father Brown is on the air at the moment.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else then. Was
The guy with the hat,
Yeah.
Used to be in Harry Potter, all that.
Oh, okay, that's not what I'm thinking of. Don't watch it, voted one of the worst films ever. Okay, good save, thank you.
Right, we'll save ourselves a problem there, yeah.
Still on about the Kiwis, Crash Thatchers, lots of dogs. The skeleton is impressive, you're right. Okay, so lepidopterist is the right answer.
So who has won this round?
Well, who's fastest?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, that could make a difference, couldn't it?
I'm going to need to have a sit down after this.
Oh,
I know I am sitting down. But,
yeah, if she's got them all right.
So.
Rubberfish got them all right. Grinning Goose got them all right. Oh my God.
Rubberfish 52. Goose 51.
Oh no.
Crash Thatch, Vex Tapestry 41. And we've got Jess, Shaggy, Amber, Ferret, Phantom all getting 40. Z-Jack, Engulf Tick, Anti-Tweeter getting 30. Olive Walnut, Hey Anthony, Shaz and Riv, Dom and Joey, and Sarah getting 20. Renee, Enigma, Humid Seller both getting 10.
So will that extra 2 for Rubberfish do it? Will he be at the top? Will the Goose have got there?
I wish I had my band on so I could look at my heart rate now. I'm properly invested in this.
Come on, show.
All
Who
right,
is it?
here we go.
The winner is Rubberfish.
So, Rubberfish comes out on top, 194, ahead of Goose, 191.
And
Shaggy
is in the top 3.
Called it
like
right
he
at
said.
the start. Nice. So
Wow.
Shaggy on 183.
Top 3, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's still quite tight. The next block of people, Crash Thatch 174, Amber 172, 171 for Z-Jack and Mr. Tapestry. It's pretty close. Pretty close overall.
Yeah. Wow.
That is nice work.
Yeah, nice work, Rubberfish.
Okay, so there we go. Wow. That was exciting.
That's good. Well done.
So Grinning Goose had 2 weeks running, but now Rubberfish is this week's champion.
She is relegated down to second this time. And
that was properly tense there.
So exciting.
Oh, we had some people there as well. Just watching along.
Cool.
From Angus saying it's so tense.
It was, wasn't it? I think that's the closest one we've had, isn't it? Yeah, that's so cool.
I mean, we've seen in previous weeks it kind of jump around a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was just single points between people.
Absolutely.
Wow, that was awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That's it. Thank you very much for joining us again, everyone. I'm shocked. So congratulations, Rubberfish. You'll have to come back next week and see if you can defend your crown. Excellent.
Absolutely.
And Shaggy. I mean, that was pretty good. You called that top 3 finish,
then
you did there.
Next time, top. Why not?
You need to come back and improve. Well, as I say, we're here every week, 7 p.m. On Sundays, UK time. for another episode of this. We're normally around a little bit before that if you want to join us for some pre-quiz chat. We're here from about 6:45 if you want to just pop in, see what's going on,
get everything ready,
talk about all of your odds and ends before we get going. But 7 p.m. UK time every Sunday. And of course, if you're not already playing Interference, you can find that over at playinterference.com. And you never know, if you draw something this week, it might end up being used as inspiration for next week's quiz. So you might see your drawing there.
Absolutely.
Well, that's it from us tonight. So have a great evening, everyone. If you fancy watching a bit of Interference, then Ferret will be here on this channel Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. UK time. And then there might even be a little bit of me talking about rogue drones at some point.
If you stick around after that, there could be a little bit of a show. Of rogue drones, our latest game.
Should be good.
But anyway, we'll see you.
Also, if you want to have a little chat with us about the quiz or anything else at all, join us on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. If you just scroll down in the channel description, there's links there. But that's it. Have a great evening, everyone, if you're in the UK or Europe. Have a great day if you're over in the US and Canada.
Enjoy the rest of your morning.
And yes, enjoy the rest of your morning, hey Anthony, now that you've had your coffee for breakfast.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see you next Sunday.
Take care, everyone. Bye. We will see you next Sunday.
Bye.